Boys, what are you doing?
Polishing our axles for our derby car. Timber rally.
Timber rally is what we're calling it, right? Through Trail Life, right?
Yep.
So, it was a nice rainy day. It was dripping everywhere. Long story, if you don't know the story. Sorry, I don't feel like explaining it today. As I keep having a drippy roof here. But, what we're doing is we're polishing our axles for our cars. This is Silas's car here, and he's going to put little cars on it. There's Leo's. I don't know, I'll check it. Back up for a second. So what we did is stoked a fire earlier today, and so we have an old soup can in there, and actually it's a vegetable can. Mixed vegetables. Right? And so we'll pull that out. Inside there, we put some old solder that we had because we were looking up weight, and I didn't have any lead on hand for kind of obvious reasons. Well, we do have fishing weight, but we don't have abundance of that. But we do have abundance of old solder that I will never use. This is not something I ever want to trust on a joint for wires or anything like that. So I was like, hey, let's melt it and see, because the density is not too far off from lead. Some solder is lead filled, so there's some commonalities there. So let's go ahead and pull this out and see what we got. I need a barbecue roaster. Oh yeah. So we got our liquid there.
Almost.
Yeah, well, that's what solder is. See that? I guess it's called dredge. Drudge? I don't know, that stuff that's on top there.
Oh, it smells horrible.
No, that's the
smoke.
Wood. That smoke, yeah.
It's about to dry.
So I think what we'll do is it's probably hot enough, and we'll just maintain the temperature on top of the stove now. We'll have to clean that stuff off because we don't want that inside. And make it look nice and pretty, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Probably gonna have to put more solder in there.
Probably.
So let's get a piece of stick or something. Let's clean that off, and we'll check back in with you guys in a little bit. Okay, my workbench is clearly a mess, but we're trying a few different tactics. That situation didn't work out as well as I had hoped, and it could just be that the solder is old. I don't know, but anyway, God is so graceful. Or gracious, that too actually. We were pouring this in there, we're just trying to get it going, and we had this taped up as a block here, and actually ended up going pretty decent. So I had it clamped up here, I'm pouring, I'm missing, I'm not doing, anyway, so I finally just put a bunch in, and I was like, well, I'll just remove whatever doesn't, is too much. And then we go to put it on, boom, 5 ounces exactly. So, again, God is just so good to us. He's just so good, period. Anyway, so now what we're doing is Leo asked if we could put a pinstripe groove here. So we're going to remove some wood to lighten it up just a little bit so that he can put some coated stuff on there, and we can seal this and then lock it up because it's wiggling just a little bit in there. So anyway, we'll put a groove on both sides. He'll paint it like a racing stripe, and then he'll probably just put a clear coat on it or something like that. Is that too deep?
No, it's good.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Okay. It's going to go through the front, okay? So it's going to look a little
That's fine.
different.
I mean, you could always stand that, now and then.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Not bad. That looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Looks good. Okay, it's all liquidy now. Now we're going to go to pour. Back up, okay, guys?
Okay.
I'm going to leave this going. Nah, we'll shut it off. Don't worry about it cooling down too much, but that's fine. Alright, here we go. Want to pour? Okay, can you hold it up high? Ooh, doggy. Oh, I missed.
Oh, you
yeah.
missed.
Oh, I missed. Here, it's okay. We can get that off easily.
Papa, I think we need more sticks. It's fine, Grandma.
There we go. Flatten that out. Flatten that out.
Still video. Running. Car.
Okay. Okay. I think we did alright. Okay, here are the finished products. We put one together for Jeremiah just a little bit ago. Some fun sparkly hot glue, huh? You like it? And we glued this thing back together. He was like, hey, could you glue this? And so that was fun. There you go. This is Samuel's. It turned out pretty good. All heavy in the rear, of course. Got it all soldered up, if you will. Samuel's. Go ahead and grab it. Alright. Here's Silas's. His is the race car track. And we got some numbers on that cars, plus some weight on the bottom as well. Those nails were boogers, weren't they, guys?
Yeah.
There's Leo's. Very beautiful, nice pinstripe there. Very simple design. I really like it. It's got a hollow through, and there's where all his weight is in the rear. We'll see which one of the three
Does the best.
does the best, huh?
Mine. Mine makes the
Alright.
most
Thank you, guys. Well done.
Mine.